What have you done? He doesn't eat that on a sofa.
Harry's nappy needs changing. I think he might have done a poo.
Changing a dirty nappy on a park bench. I love it.
No, not near the eyes, not near the eyes.
What happens when two hard-working mums down tools and go on strike for 3 days, leaving their homes and children in the hands of their husbands? Which dad will cope best with the challenges the mums have set? Domesticated Bob, who shares the childcare with the missus? Or branch manager Neil, who gets home when the kids are in bed? Parenting advisor Raeburn will be watching to see if they make light work of the challenges ahead.
Dads often say, how hard can it be to stay at home with the children? Well, they're about to find out.
First, let's meet Neil and the rest of the Twine family. There's full-time mum of 4, Alison, who also runs her own business. 2-year-old triplets, George, Harry and Lauren. And their big brother, 7-year-old Jack. And then there's footy-mad husband, Neil.
Who wears the trousers in our house? I would probably say I do.
I go to work and I've got my job and I run my branch and she looks after the house.
I quite often say it would be nice to see Neil step into my shoes and, you know, and get a real feel for actually what it's like.
We often have conversations about who has the hardest job and I have to admit that I have the hardest job.
Before Mum packs her bags, she wants to find out how much Neil really knows about family life.
Neil, what's Jack's favourite food?
Meatballs and spaghetti.
George, Harry and Lauren all have the same wellies. Who appears on them?
The tweenies that appear on the children's wellies.
What size feet do George and Lauren have?
I don't know.
Who's Jack's best friend at school?
Aaron.
A high-scoring dad with 3 out of 4. But Mum's not giving up the chance to spend 3 days at a spa.
Dear Neil, I'm going on strike because I've had enough of cleaning up after everybody, dealing with all the tantrums and trying to run my own business from home. Now's your chance to see what it's really like in my world. I'd like you to take the kids to a toddler group. Thank you, Gary. Oh, wow.
And don't forget to clean the house from top to bottom. Yeah, right.
P.S. Any watching of sport on TV is strictly off limits.
So I don't get to watch sport anyway, do we, Jack?
Yeah.
Alison settles into a new life of luxury. 3 days at the Bristol Marriott Royal Spa.
My God, look at this. It's fantastic. I tell you what, I'd love to run and jump on it, but I don't think I'd get my leg up there.
And what the dads don't know is that mums will be watching their every move. It's 8:30 in the morning and time for Neil's first task.
Whose jump is this?
Get Jack ready for school and the triplets off to playgroup.
Well, Jack, have you cleaned your teeth? Have you got your homework? Coats on and shoes and me. And then we're ready to rock and roll.
Harry and George are already one step ahead.
Harry, what's your fingers? Right, go on, Lauren. Right. We ready?
No, not ready yet.
Right, we need to find out where we're going. Come on. No, get in the back. Thank you, Harry. I'll have those. Get in the back. Get in the back, George. Lauren, this way. That way. Stop it. Don't be silly. That's Harry's chair. Right. Come on, George. Get in your chair. Yeah, we're ready to go? Shh, shh, shh. What's that? Shh, shh. Right. Shh, shh, shh. We need to go and ask Marilyn where we're going, or else Daddy doesn't know where we're going.
Oh dear, it looks like Neil might be in trouble already.
I'm not too sure where we're going. I've got an idea where we're going, but our neighbour, she goes... I'm sure... Well, she may have already left. But it's down the Methodist church, so I know I've got an idea where that is, but... don't think she's in.
With no idea where he's going, Neil sets off in search of the playgroup.
Like walking the dogs. Have you been here before, George?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know where to go?
Yeah.
Do you know where to go, Lauren? Yeah. I thought Methodist church. Oh, wait a minute, that might be it there then. How can I sit there? Is this it, Harry? Yeah, all right. This is it.
More by luck than judgment, Neil's found the right place. What does our parenting expert Anna Raeburn make of his first morning?
Neil has had an eventful morning. He set off with the triplets for playgroup without any idea of where he was going. Triplets are a handful at the best of times, and I really think he should have thought about this before.
Now let's meet our second family, the Mulkahs. There's Mum Karen, who works full-time. Teenage daughters Amy and Natalie. 3-year-old Ollie, who likes to get his own way. And salesman Bob, who works from home and does try to do his bit.
If you ask him to do certain jobs, he will go and do them, but he has to be asked.
Men do their best, but I think that some of them just do it and see it in a different way. So hopefully I can try to do things that that she won't pick holes in when she comes back.
But before Mum packs her bags, she wants to know how much Bob really knows about managing the house.
Who do we have our travel insurance with?
Pass. I don't know.
When one of the major appliances goes wrong, who do you call?
British Gas.
Who's my favourite singer?
Natasha Bedingfield has to be.
What am I predicted at GCSE in drama?
Fairly high, hopefully.
Well, 1.5 out of 4, and Mum's already writing her goodbye note.
Dear Bob, I'm going on strike. Wow.
Oh, what's we got here? Message from Mummy. I know you think pretty good around the house. Well, now is your chance to find out exactly how good. When I come back, I want to see the house spotless. Cars will need washing too.
Oh, wow.
Surely good show.
I can see myself sitting here, glass of champagne, bubbles. Excellent.
Bob cracks on with his first task, getting his girls off to school. But 15-year-old Amy has got a surprise up her sleeve.
I have a trip tonight.
To where?
London.
To see what?
The History Boys. Do you know what it's about, actually?
Sounds,
to think of it.
Sounds sordid.
No. But anyway, I'm going. And I'm staying at Poppy's tonight.
What's that group of strippers called?
Oh, Dad, shut up.
No.
No. Anyway, I have a trip tonight and you have to pick me up tomorrow.
We'll have to talk on the telephone or something.
Don't ring me tonight, though, because I'm not getting back till about midnight.
Right, how are we doing? Do you know where your shoes are?
Yes.
Excellent. Come here, let me just wipe your face. Right, who wants to go to school then?
You would.
Right, off we go.
Bob has a tricky situation. He has 2 teenage daughters and a 3-year-old son. It will be interesting to see how he balances their competing demands.
Coming up, will the water babies get the better of Neil? And how will Bob take to getting a soaking? Hard-working mums Alison and Karen are on strike. They've left their husbands to juggle the kids and the chores, while they relax in a luxury spa for 3 blissful days. What the dads don't know is the mums are watching their every move.
Oh, look at them. Oh, oh dear.
With the triplets home from playgroup, Dad Neil lets them play in the garden for the first time this year.
me! Oh, no!
Who did that?
Georgie.
Georgie did that, did he?
Yeah.
That's naughty. Where is he?
I'm not sure it was Georgie. And Lauren's keeping quiet.
Upstairs. Did you just get Harry wet?
Yeah.
Right, come here, Harry. What'd you say to Harry?
Thank you.
No, don't say thank you. What'd you say to him?
Please.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go on then, say sorry.
Sorry. Say sorry out to Ari. Sorry. No, not sorry. No, say sorry. Not me.
Yeah, you did it.
No.
Oh, bless them.
So with the triplets cleaned up and Jack and a friend home from school, it's time for tea.
I can see how when the weekend comes along, how Alison's glad that I'm home to give her a break.
Thank you, hooray!
Dad, I'm hungry.
All right, it's just coming, Jack.
It's 5:30, the kids are content. And so's Neil, now he's got a drink in his hand.
We're nearly there. It's bath time in a minute, and then it's that'll be bedtime. Oops, way too much. Quick, quick, quick. Okay, so just have a cuddle. Just have a cuddle, Harry. That's it.
Well, that went quite well. So what about bedtime?
Lie down then. Right, night. Come on, Lauren, let's go. Lie down. Georgie, that's enough. Come on. Georgie's tired. Right, night. Well, quickly then. Come on, Lauren, I've got to give you a quick kiss. Now, no messing about now. Come on. That's enough. Off you go. Night. Get into bed. No, no more. No. Can I have a cuddle?
Yeah.
Kisses?
Good night, my baby.
Night.
Good night, my baby.
Night.
This is when you start to get really frustrated.
Okay. Night. No. Sometimes it is quite hard getting them to bed. When you've been on the go all day and then they're kicking up a fuss like this, you just want them to go to bed and settle down. So that... I mean, Jack needs to go to bed yet. What do you want? Right, you lie down and I'll go and get your drink. I should have brought their drinks up because they sometimes have a drink during the night, so I need to just nip downstairs and get their drink. It's 7:05 and they've been on the go for 12 hours, and so have I, constantly. And it's been, I wouldn't necessarily, it's been stressful. Say it's been stressful, it's been just demanding all the time. Just demand. But it is nice now they're in bed. I can have a beer.
What will our expert Anna Raeburn make of Neil's day?
Neil is looking tired, and I'm not surprised after putting the triplets to bed. He's had a busy day, and I was particularly impressed with the way he dealt with the water fight.
Go on then, say sorry.
Sorry.
If you can, get children to sort this sort of thing out for themselves. It's a great way of teaching them how to resolve disputes.
A few miles down the road, and with his teenage daughters safely at school, our second dad, Bob, plans lunch for his 3-year-old
Ollie?
son.
Ollie, darling, what would you like to eat? Daddy, get some spaghetti or something. Let's go in the kitchen and see what we've got to eat, shall we? That's a good idea. Come on, love. Let's see what we've got.
Ollie's not really up for lunch just now.
Yes, I want to play music, Daddy. I'm not interested in eating.
That's his all-time favourite is nothing. I want anything to eat.
If Ollie wants to eat, he will eat, and he will ask for food too. So if he doesn't want to eat at lunchtime, he will stand in his chair, pull the thing off and say, right, finish now, down please.
But Bob is keen to impose a bit of order.
Here's one for you.
No, I'm going to climb all over Daddy. I'm not interested in food. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm my own person.
Let me down.
Oh, dear. We'll try again in a few minutes.
So Ollie dictates the pace. First, it's a run around the garden.
Whee! That's good, isn't it?
Then, when he's ready, it's time to eat.
Molly, can you eat it at the table, please?
What have you done? He doesn't eat that on a sofa.
Naughty. Where's the other one there?
Ollie, do the jobs. That's it. Ollie, help. Look at you. You do the job more than Daddy.
Good boy, thank you for helping.
It's 4 in the afternoon and time for Bob to clean the cars, as instructed by the wife.
Mums don't appreciate these things, you know.
But something strange has happened to the water supply.
Come on, boy. Don't let me down now. Natalie. Thank you. Oh, what's gone wrong?
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
No.
No.
Not near the eyes, not near the eyes. Stop! Just doing some chicken and chips for Natalie and Oliver. Daddy might have a little something a bit more elaborate with some medicine that I've got for later.
This time, Ollie's decided to play ball.
Lovely jubbly. Oh, sorry, I dipped it in the wrong bit, did I? Oh, dear. Well, I feel that I've done most of the things that I should have done. Hopefully she's going to be happy with me. I'm looking forward to starting all over again and trying to maintain the standards of her holiness.
Bob has had fun with the kids, but he struggled to get Oliver to eat at the proper time. It's important to make meal times regular and for children to understand that food is there for them to eat then.
It's day 2, and in Bristol, mother of 4 Alison sends her husband a gentle reminder. It's time for Jack's weekly football training, and this time the triplets come too.
Right, whose trousers are these?
No.
Harry's or Georgie's?
Georgie.
So those... Paul, who's done a poo? Come on. Smelly bum. Once you change one, you have to change all of them. And then you change 3 nappies, and then one of them does a poo. So you have to change them again, and then maybe the other one does a poo. So you change 5 nappies in 10 minutes. Right. Nappy on. He's stuck over there. Right, have you done a poo? No. No, he's OK.
I actually think Neil's looking quite calm. I really do, considering.
Come on, in the back.
They're up and out, but older brother Jack's got his eye on the clock.
Dad,
Yeah?
I'm late.
I know you're late. Daddy's always late.
Yeah, I know.
Jack, you going full bag?
Yeah?
What's this here, then?
No. He's not doing very well.
They're half an hour late, but Jack soon makes up for lost time.
Again, looking for space all the time. Looking for space all the time.
While Neil studies the action from the sidelines, the triplets decide to go exploring.
I've gone in the air now, in the changing rooms. Come on, out! Where's Lauren? Come on, out! No, out! Out now, come on! Come on. Yeah, stay outside. Close the door. Come on, out. Harry's nappy needs changing. I think he might have done a poo as well.
Changing a dirty nappy on a park bench. I love it. What's wrong with using the facilities inside the changing rooms? Oh, you poor lad.
No, it'd be nice just to sit down and just watch Jack have a little train rather than having to change a nappy.
Go round. Drag it away.
You got a bag, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, and then he's asking the guy in the kiosk if he's got a bag to put the
You sure?
nappy in. Oh, he's taking it. Oh, that's class. I love your dirty nappy.
That was good, wasn't it?
Neil has had another busy day and found the conflicting demands of all 4 children quite frustrating, not to mention the demand on the nappy supply. He would normally have taken Jack along to football practice on his own, and children thrive on one-to-one attention.
Day 2, and Karen is sending instructions to husband Bob, buying new school shoes for 13-year-old Natalie. It's every man's worst nightmare.
Yeah, but they're looking at boots. They're not supposed to be buying boots. It's school shoes.
Don't forget it's not going to be long before it's summer.
But Natalie's got her own ideas.
Quite nice. Should we come back after to see some other choices?
Yes?
Shop number 2, and 3-year-old Ollie's getting bored.
He's not learnt the art of shopping yet. So what are you doing?
I think we're going.
OK. Off we go then. Come on. Oh dear.
Oh, that is lush.
Time for shop number 3.
See. More purgatory. Aren't they exactly the same as the other ones?
No, because the other one had 2 belts and that's different.
Oh, OK, right.
You have to notice these things if you're going to pick out shoes.
A 1 belt or a 2 belt situation.
Yeah, Dad, you're just hopeless at shoe shopping. God.
You want something practical for school, something like this. Good, sturdy stuff. That's what you need. That's what I wore in my day.
In true female fashion, the girls go right back to the first shop they tried. Winter boots. Not exactly what Mum had in mind.
Bob has had to endure the ultimate torture.
It's always the same with clothes, with shopping. You always end up at the very first shop that you started off at.
But he kept his temper, so well done for that. But he came home without school shoes.
Next, has Neil lost all 3 triplets?
It just takes a second, doesn't it, for them to disappear, and they're just gone.
Oh dear, I've lost all my children.
And if Bob thought shoe shopping was hard, how on earth is he going to handle a teenage sleepover?
And Natalie, the answer to your next question is no.
Three days ago, Dads Neil and Bob were left to juggle the trials of family life, while their partners, Alison and Karen, went on strike at a luxury spa. It's been 3 days of pampering, and both mums have enjoyed every precious minute.
I think the facilities are absolutely wonderful. I'm just really enjoying the fact that I've got some space on my own away from the hectic life back home.
Absolutely, it's lovely, isn't it? Just me time. It's just nice having me time for a change. Don't have it, do we, at home?
No, that's right, exactly.
The end of the challenge is drawing near, but there's still time for Neil, father of triplets, to take his kids to an adventure playground.
Now Lauren's just gone over there and George is over there as well, and Harry's going off that way, so... It's just trying to keep track of all of them all the time. And it's quite difficult sometimes with so many people around. At the moment, I can't see George. Can't see any of them now.
No, you can't see any of them now. Oh dear, I've lost all my children.
Hey, Harry's in there. Where's George gone? That's good, isn't it? Great. Those 2 kids. Oh, there's Lauren. Oh, he's over there. He's over there. 1, 2, 3. Jack's over there playing football with Uncle Steve. It takes a second, doesn't it, for them to disappear, and they're just gone. So many people around, it's just so difficult. You've got to try and remember what colour clothes they've got on as well. So you're looking for like an orange top. I can just see him over there. I can't handle much more of this. Come on, let's go. Wait for me, Lauren.
So, with everyone accounted for, it's time to head home. And at the end of the challenge, Neil has realised a few home truths.
The housework has gone out the window a little bit. Apart from, I did a little bit of vacuuming last night. That's all I've managed to do. I don't know how she does everything. Look after these, do her own business, look after Jack, do all the cooking. In fact, most of the time when I come home, she's cooked dinner as well. So, Lauren, just be patient, please. So to do all that and to run the house as well, I don't know.
Hooray! The message is sunk in. Now you know what it's like in my world.
She needs to have more time to herself, whether it's weekends or during the week, because they do demand so much of your time all the time. You just get no time to yourself.
I have an idea.
Oh yeah, what's that?
When Mummy comes home, yeah, we can just say, sit down and you do all the work.
What, me?
Yeah.
I've been doing all the work.
No, you haven't.
I have, I've been doing all the work. I should sit down, not Mummy should take over.
No.
Daddy's going on strike tomorrow.
A few miles down the road, it's the end of day 2 for father of 3, Bob. But for teenagers Amy and Natalie, the evening's only just begun. They've invited a few friends around for a sleepover, but Dad's not really in the mood.
It's been a bit of a surprise having an entourage of people here tonight, and it's a bit noisy. I'm looking forward to some beauty sleep and starting all over again.
It's the last day of the challenge and time for our dads to meet up and compare notes. So how do they rate their own progress?
Hello.
I'm Bob.
Hello, Bob. I'm Neil.
Hi. So how was it for you then?
Yeah, it was quite tough.
Oh.
Very tough at times. The 3 little ones, just absolutely no time to yourself whatsoever. I'm looking forward to going back to work tomorrow to have some time to myself.
I know.
And to have a nice cup of tea on my own and have some sandwiches on my own.
I think the best part for me was when I sat down and had a whiskey late last night, which was the first time I've sort of sat down and had a bit of peace and quiet for the whole few days.
While our dads tuck into their pub lunch, Alison makes a little inspection.
Not had a dust, has he? That didn't quite make its way into the dishwasher. Other than that, I have to say everything's quite tidy in here.
Time to welcome Mum home.
Hello. Hello. Mummy's back. You gonna give me some cuddles? Hello. I missed you. Hey? Yes. I've got a little surprise for you.
Have you?
I've been watching everything you've been doing.
Have you?
Yes. Yes, I have. And I've had lots of fun.
It's cheating. That's cheating, isn't it? Are you going to come off strike?
Definitely not.
So what will our second mum, Karen, make of Bob's progress?
I've been drinking some whiskey to help him cope. The stairs haven't been cleaned, as I said. He does the top bit, does the bottom bit, doesn't do the bit in the middle. Overall, he's done quite a good job, but there's still room for improvement.
Time for Bob to face the music.
Hi, darling.
How was it? I might do a prize.
Are you ready to come off of strike yet?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So let's remind ourselves how both dads have handled the challenge. Father of 4 Neil had nightmares with nappies,
Don't poo.
navigation,
Do you know where to go, Lauren? I thought Methodist church.
and nighttime.
Right, night. Come on, Lauren, let's go.
While salesman Bob tackled tantrums and troublesome teens. So which dad has made the greatest transformation?
Bob has coped quite well. He's kept his temper, survived a riotous sleepover, but I think he needs to understand that he must lay the law down a little bit more often, and I'm sure he's very relieved to have Mum home again.
That's good, thank you.
Neil has had a hell of a job looking after 4 children. Coping with triplets is always extremely demanding, and he's really excelled at it. But he has renewed admiration for what a terrific job his wife does.
What's this?
And that alone makes him my dad of the day.
Yes!
Brilliant.